Hello, long guys. The catch up. Right, this is where we are. Drastic moves. Helix is gone. There it is. Catch up ready to run the bin. And you're probably thinking, well, why has he done that? Well, he hasn't done it because the Helix wasn't reliable. It was fully reliable. It was done because the steam locomotives won't run up the Helix, so I couldn't run them on all the lines. So I thought, well, that's not good to me. I'm supposed to be modelling 1963, that's the whole idea. Long Dyke Junction, 1963, I was 10, watching the trains. That's why most of these trains are from that period. And I thought, well, that's not good. So I decided to do away with the Helix, basically, on the strength of that. And create a new layout. Nothing of that's being touched down there, that's all set in stone now. All the work is up in this corner. First of all, the viaduct is going to be level back up like it was originally. Yeah? And all this over here is going to be levelled up. It's all dipping down, where it's messing around trying to get that bypass in and all that, so we've forgotten all that, now it's gone. All that will be cut off probably eventually. Because what's going to happen, see these tracks here, laying on these two butter boxes, well they're the top line. They're not there, if you can imagine them, they're coming off that. And that's how they're going to come, around there, just like that. And they're going to come all the way over to here. The baseboard, let me show you, the baseboard is coming to there now. So that area will be filled in and it'll be up here. It'll be up there going all the way back, a curved viaduct. That's the idea there. So a little bit of rockery, then a start of a curved viaduct, which will come around to about here. Yeah? Then there'll be a bridge across at that level. It's difficult to explain it to you, I haven't got long enough for the timber. But if you can imagine that, let me stand back here, you can imagine that now coming round with a bridge and it connects on where that signal box is. The end of the level. So in other words, I've got to alter this end of the track as well. That's not going over there now, forget that. It's going to go up in that corner. The little terminal station. It's going to go up in there, in that corner. So the ramp is all staying, it's all as it was. Everything you can see from here now, it's staying exactly how it was yesterday. Nothing's changing. The only changes are in this corner, this end of the layout. As you can see already, it releases so much room. Don't take any notice of these tracks. I've only laid these here just to get something running. Then I may not go like that. It'll depend on the next subject I'm going to broach. And the next subject is, what are we going to do with this? With these four lines here? Well, what we're thinking of doing is creating a figure of 8 loop here. I don't know quite how I'm going to do it yet. We're still in the early stages here. That's why those tracks are only laid down like that, because they may have to be moved to accommodate those. I don't know yet. The only thing I know is those are definitely going up there. I'm going to get the plywood tomorrow, build a frame tomorrow. So, what do we do with these? Well, I was under an hour in loads of different things I could have done, but I'd rather keep all this track work to run some express trains on, and they can mix it and match it with the lower level. So, what it'll basically mean is I can get 6 trains running. I can have 2 steamers on the top if I want, or 2 diesels. And I can do the same, I can put some steamers on the bottom now. They can go back on the bottom. The only thing they might not be able to contend with is the dip for the figure of 8. So, you know, I'm happy with that though. You know, pannier tanks will. So, yeah, that's where we are. Look, nothing's changed up here, all the same. There's the station down there. Look. She's waiting to go back in. She ain't going nowhere. So yeah. So this is just, I know this layout will probably have a new name as well. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to call it. But it'll be something similar to what I've had before. So that's all it is, just a quick little, just to show people what's going on. So I'm going to be busy for a few days, so there probably won't be any videos. So I thought, well, I'll let you know what I'm doing. A lot of people might not like the idea of the helix going, and I was, you know, it took me a long time to sort of go with the plan, but now I'm in this new plan. I'm fully intent on doing it now. So yeah, all this then will be scenic, you see, with some nice running lines and curves rather than the bloody helix. So the only disadvantage of this is, of course, I can't run nothing from top to bottom. But, you know, I just want to see two nice big Great Western steam trains coming over that viaduct, coming round this curve, coming over this bridge with 6 or 7 coaches on, going for it. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And I could not do that as it was. So, hence the reason. So, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you informed of anything that happens. Okay. Leave you with the train for a second. That, by the way, that hole will be filled in there. And this baseboard is coming across here like that. So there'll be a bigger baseboard in there to allow me to get that figure of 8. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. So I'll catch you again. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.